Willis, really one of the best linebackers of his generation. We've got our NFL insider Adam Kaplan here. We were stunned. What was behind this? Was it simply the toe was not responding, or what was going on?
Well, David, we've yet to hear from Patrick Willis, but talking to people who know him, he also has some outside interests in his career. But you talked about the toe injury, left great toe, which he had surgery. Now, he felt it was slowing him down, and that's why he had it. And then a couple years before, they had the broken wrist. He is now 30 years old. But it leaves him in a tough position because other than Chris Borland, who filled in very well for Navarro Bowman and Willis last year, they don't really have anyone else who's really ready to step in there. This leaves him in a lurch. And the roster now, some upheaval. They need to get younger. We mentioned Navarro Bowman. Significant knee surgery and recovery. Remember, he was unable to come back last season. This is a surprise. When Patrick Willis, who I think will go down as one of the best leaders this team has had in the last 25 years, along with Frank Gore, this is huge. As Lynn has set it up, this is major news, and they were not bracing themselves for this. They were bracing themselves really potentially with Justin Smith retiring. That one is not a surprise at 34-year-old.
Is he retiring?
If he does. There are reports out there. We have yet to confirm that. But if he does, which would not be a surprise to anyone because he did meet with 49 officials last week. Remember, Darnell Dockett is coming in, so that's another story. But Darnell Dockett's coming off of ACL reconstruction. A lot of upheaval with this roster, and not to mention, David, the coaching staff change. If you're Jim Tomsula, you've got a lot to look at on your defense. Offense is one thing with Colin Kaepernick and the changes you're going to have there. But defensively, lots of changes, a lot to get through.
What about Patrick Willis and the effect it might have on the salary cap? How does this work? Do you take it right off the books?
Well, there's not a lot of bonus proration. I happen to look at the contract. But he does have a $7 million base salary. So as long as there's no guaranteed money left and he has 2 years left, they'll get that rebate and they'll take a little bit of a dead money hit. But the fact of the matter is it's not even about salary cap. How in the world do you replace this guy?
Yeah.
The veteran leader, arguably the best inside linebacker in the National Football League. How do you do it? Very, very difficult, but this is something they do draft fairly well. They've got to attack this draft. I mean, Trent Baalke, Dave, when you look at this draft, he's got to get some veteran leaders. This is a big change here.
Rough offseason for the Niners. It started when Jim Harbaugh went back to Michigan, and it has continued. And now possibly Justin Smith retiring along with Patrick Willis.